Hey guys, Over Obsessive Marvel Fan here. I really do want to apologise for this video. It's been a long time in the works, and I've had to completely re-edit the whole thing. But basically, here we go. This is going to be basically me talking about my Avengers 4 theories in terms of the plot that the film's going to revolve around and the characters that are going to appear in it. So, without further ado, let's quickly get down to it. So, I believe the film will probably open with someone like Captain Marvel. With maybe Thor, or maybe her just on her own, and she's she's been contacted obviously by Nick Fury, which we saw at the end of Infinity War. She travels to space, or gets found. She either gets found in space by Thor, or she travels to space and she finds Iron Man and Nebula, even resigning on Titan, still suffering PTSD from Avengers Infinity War, and managed to have settled down after 5 years, or she finds them together on another planet, because now obviously they witnessed the events of Thanos in Infinity War and they only know each other in a small way at the moment and don't really have any other way of contact. They're probably going to hang out together. So I'm guessing that will probably happen, and Tony Stark, I did have an idea in my head that they'd be on a planet like in Guardians 2, I think it's called Contraxia, where the Ravagers resided before. The last you see of that was when Aisha turned up in Guardians 2 to hire Yondu to gather the Guardians. I could picture Tony Stark being like Ravagers and other beings there, and he's getting drunk, and he's either wearing his Iron Man suit, helmetless or not, and it's kind of a reminder of Iron Man 2. And Nebula, as she does, she's just sort of stood against the wall, sort of sighing with embarrassment, boredom, disbelief, non-surprising. And Captain Marvel arrives and she's like, we got no time to bugger about, we got to go, we found a way to defeat Thanos, or we need your help to do so. Something along those lines anyway. Another idea for an opening scene would be Ant-Man basically finding Hawkeye, and Hawkeye being possibly Ronin now after maybe his family turning to dust, which could happen. We probably won't find out until either Ant-Man or the Wasp, if he appears, Captain Marvel if he appears, or most likely, because he will be appearing in this Avengers 4. So I think he's going to be fighting all these different criminals, and we get to see what he's like in terms of his damage now, because of course we haven't seen him for about 4 years. We wouldn't have seen him for 4 years, 3-4 years, so we don't know what's been changed about him. He seemed a little aggressive the last time we kind of saw him at the end of Civil War, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's even more so. The Avengers are split apart and now he's lost his family, so yeah. Him being encountered by Ant-Man, who knows him, maybe due to some sort of time travel aspect of the film or something like that, that would be pretty awesome. And then we just get a shot of all the criminals he's fought led on the floor, and then we cut to the Avengers logo. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of that opening scene. In terms of where the story's going to go, I think basically all the Avengers that have survived, that we know about, every single superhero that survived Infinity War, and as well as Ant-Man and the Wasp and Captain Marvel and Hawkeye, they all join forces. Ant-Man probably turns into Giant Man at some point in the film. They all team up forces and they try and rewrite the events of Infinity War, and bring back all the superheroes that turn to dust, and they all fight Thanos again. And Thanos maybe wears his helmet this time, and we could meet the one member of the Black Order we missed, which was Supergiant, unless they've cut her out completely because of her similarity to Nebula, or Nebula just basically takes her place in Thanos, because I did hear a rumour that Thanos tries to use Nebula in Avengers 4, and they could have another character like Red Dwarf, because they invented the Other completely not a character that's not even in the comics. The Other, they basically invented for the MCU. They could do that with another character like Red Dwarf, just to give Thanos a little bit more power. And he could actually be called Red Dwarf, because obviously the real Red Dwarf was named Cull Obsidian, which was another name for the Black Order. And Thanos could refer to these children as the Black Order, so we know that name was also official. And he could memorialise them, and maybe we'd learn that Gamora was part of the Black Order. I could picture Thanos wearing his farming outfit, doing his Farmer Thanos thing as we first meet him, and then he learns that the Avengers are interfering with his plot again, trying to rewrite history and whatnot. because he's got the gauntlet, so obviously he can control like all of everything. Because I heard a rumor that he's on Titan at the end of Infinity War, and he's like he's back in time. So I don't know, but we're just gonna have to see, I suppose. I think what I tried to elaborate when I first tried to make this video was that they might gender swap the new characters, because the only new characters we got really were the Black Order, the Outriders, and Eitri, most of which were all male. So if we got a new army for Avengers, like someone like the Chitauri or the Outriders, again, it's like a completely different army, that would be cool. Supergiant, obviously, would be good, because not only is she a female character, but she's another member of the Black Order they missed, and someone to work with Thanos. Obviously, a couple more female characters as well. Maybe some new superheroes. I don't really think, introducing new superheroes, no matter who they are, would be good, because obviously that sets up the future, because this is like the rebirth, or the new birth / death of the MCU as we know it, because this film basically ends everything we know, and gives birth to the new stuff. So yeah, pretty much. I can't really think. I think Happy Hogan might appear this time as well. We didn't actually see him. He's appeared in a deleted scene for Infinity War. Other than that, I don't know. I did have a slight belief that, because obviously the Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 video game introduced Kang the Conqueror, and obviously there's been so many set photos and rumours and leaks that the Avengers are going to travel through time to try and rewrite the events of Infinity War and stop Thanos. There could be a case where Kang the Conqueror might have been the true main antagonist overall, maybe using Thanos, or something, or the story kind of turns around, and then the Avengers might even have to have Thanos' help to take him down before he does something even worse to the universe after what Thanos did. Maybe Kang was waiting for Thanos to do something all this time, so these events could happen, because Kang knew they would, because he likes travelling through the universe and travelling through the universe, time and space, and causing mischief, and doing basically what Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 pretty much lets you know he's doing. And obviously with the secret title, if it was like Avengers Kang Dynasty, that would be awesome, but then that's not really a spoiler to Infinity War, so I don't know. In terms of the title, I am going to do, not my next video, but the video after that, I came up with a massive light bulb theory of what I think the next title is, and it might make you think, oh my god, he's not wrong, but then you might be thinking, that sounds a bit shit. But I don't know, it depends on your take of it. But anyway, that's in the next video. You know what, thinking about it, even without the pauses and cuts, because I had to cut down my last video so much, I think I've actually covered it as quick as I could, pretty much. So yeah, I think that's it, actually, to be honest. In my next video I'm going to be talking about the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, but I'm not going to get into that, because again, like what I said a second ago with the Avengers trailer, Avengers 4 title, I don't want to spoil what the next video takes, so that was much quicker than I planned. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, quickly, as you can see, we also do have channel art now, so a profile picture and cover photos, which will be shown at the beginning and end of every video as well. So yeah, that's it. So until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.